We're back with Home Safety Hotline. We're going to try to finish it on stream. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Although I don't think anybody's watching on YouTube. That's fine. The shorts have kind of, I won't say they've been popping off, but they've been getting better. Varying levels of success. The one that I made for Duck Detective, well, that's no good. Do you use Windex, or should I use a brand safe language window cleaner that's blue? Why is it always blue? Can't they make window cleaners some other color that doesn't look like Gatorade? We get any new critters, any new cryptids to learn about today? Look at that cute little doggy. We have a forbidden action. Uh-oh.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching the closely employed.
Who's the?
I'm impressed so far
I think she just got back from her Shakespeare
I have
performance.
once again updated your permission, so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information.
She's speaking the King's English.
Our eyes rest upon me.
Prithee, be careful. Mine eyes doth rest upon thee. Seedling. Small insectoid creatures, size of an aphid. They're known for burrowing in outdoor planters or gardens. Portal! Cake is a lie! I think I know what a portal is. Night gnome. Man, I think I got some night gnomes of my own.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently, I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
I don't know about all these city water pipes. I'm just a humble southern caller. Night Wisp. The Horde! That's awful. An invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities. So you don't have a sound sample of that one? I'm gonna guess that this guy has a gopher stuck in his pipe. That's just awful. Cellar grotto. This is just a cave. How is this like an oddity? You built your home on a natural forming cave. Like, what is the problem here? Cellar, I just met her. Okay. So something wrong with this faucet. Kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. Well, I know that there's like a pipe thingy. A pipe growth. Type of fungus. Damp tube-like structures such as pipes. Been having a problem with this faucet. Danger, known to attempt to eat anything. Most accidents occur otherwise harmless to humans. Must be offered a replacement home. I don't think it's a pipe growth. Based on what it sounds like. Something wrong with the faucet. It could just be a frozen pipe again. Because it's kind of what happened last time. I looked up the answers to the ones that we missed, and we missed a frozen pipe. What does a frozen pipe sound like? That sounds like a rusty pipe. Both costly and dangerous during cold seasons. Frozen pipes, strange faucet smells, banging and whistling sounds. Let's see. Stomach bugs, aches and pains constantly. It could be something completely new too. Fey flu. Yeah, whoa! I don't think he has this yet. I wasn't cheating. I was looking up the answers to the ones that are already in the past. The ones that we We missed. Hello. Yep, definitely. Yes, slay the spire. Click on it. Please. I'm probably not gonna record any more Slay the Spire. Let's see. But the one that's there, appreciate it while it exists. A Fey Feast. That is just a pile of dust on a table. Floor roots. I'm trying to figure out what's got a pipe in it, if you know what I'm saying. It's probably either like a pipe growth or just a frozen pipe. Although it's like it's a stinky pipe. But there's so much information to unpack in this call that I feel like there's some other stuff going on. I just don't know what else it could be. We'll take another quick browse. Probably not a travel gnome. Isn't the travel gnome just the Travelocity little guy? With the red hat? Could be. Well, it's not a pipe hob, I don't think. It's just like a silly little guy that lives in your pipes. It could just be frozen pipes. I don't see anything else here that it might be. Strange faucet smells. Something wrong with the faucet. It's a 1-to-1, folks. Almost just said fellas. That's a gendered term. What? Fellas is absolutely. There's only one kind of fella, and it's got a part, a bit. What am I looking for? Frozen pipes. Actually, that's true. You could call anybody a queen. That's fair. It's a little bit better now that chat isn't on screen. You guys can be a little more unhinged, and I don't have to worry about it being on footage for YouTube. Don't get too unhinged.
Every instruction your people sent me, but I'm still getting cracks on my wall. My daughter is called pest control, and she told me not to call.
Okay, let's do calm it down a little bit. We still have a quality. My daughter has called pest control. She told me not to call you anymore for help. Well, that's not my problem. Because I know I gave her the exact correct cryptid that was causing cracks in her wall. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I don't like talking about games that much because I hate gamers. But I did see some cool stuff. So we can talk about that in a second.
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me.
Finally, somebody worth dating.
At my window, just staring into the house.
Oh, I know this one.
Close the window, I can still hear him out there.
It's me.
I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me.
She's in the dog house.
Can't do anything, so please send somebody or do something about this.
Her man's got her on the couch. I'm pretty sure also that was a man doing a woman's voice, which is fine.
Please hold.
It's just kind of problematic to take work away from old women, I think. Yeah, so games that came or like debuted. I think there's one where it's like a bus stop. Basically, it's a fantasy bus stop. Now, granted, I'm not normally one for like cozy games. I actually I don't like it personally when my games are cozy. I need a little bit of malice or dopamine or just something that challenges me physically, mentally, emotionally. But this one seems interesting because it seems on the surface that it's like a just a cute little management sim where you decorate your bus stop or whatever. But at the end, it was like, oh, she actually has trauma and it's scary. It like could completely change the direction of the game. And it's from the guy who made the Stanley Parable, so I fully believe that it will be a good game. Anyway, you've got a night gnome. Here's what he sounds like. I didn't know gnomes sounded like that. I thought gnomes were like, oh, ahee, oh, ahee, ahaha, oh, ahee. I thought they were just jolly little fellows, not creepy little goblins. In this world, you're one of two things. You're a creature or a goblin. Those are the two genders. Because I think we're all creatures, but then sometimes some things are goblins. And that's if they exhibit goblin tendencies. Like they're little guys, or they make weird little sounds. Sometimes they beg for gold or treasure of some sort. That's a goblin. Cats are goblins.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation.
You got mold.
We've been hearing
Easy.
awful banging noises coming from the ceiling.
Hey, yo.
The air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Well, when that addict's knocking, don't come rocking. What? Let's see. Knocking or rapping or surplus of dust coming from the ventilation system. What are these guys doing up there? They're having a creepy little shindig up in the attic. Feeding habits can often be a boon to homeowners as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests such as spiders in large quantities. Actually, I'm an ally of spiders. If you're gonna eat my spiders, get out of my house. Please don't come to my house and eat my spiders. Don't just like pick it up off the wall like a little blueberry and just put it in there. A friend of mine actually works with somebody who is from either New Zealand, I believe they're from Australia. And as a fun prank, he will just like walk up to a spider that people are like looking at or making some kind of general fuss about, and he'll just pop it in his mouth. He'll just eat it, just to demonstrate his level of Aussiness. Yeah. I don't know. It couldn't be me, man. I just like, it's not that I don't know what's venomous and what isn't. I like, most spiders, I think, in America are not that dangerous. Probably only a couple, but I still wouldn't just like pop a little raisin with 8 legs in my mouth, you know? That's too much. I do think out of the spiders that would give the best like mouthfeel, it might be like an orb weaver, because that's just like a little gusher. Right? Like a wolf spider, I think is a little too crunchy, but an orb weaver, that's just like that's a little grape that you just put in your mouth. To remove an attic gnome from the household, recommended to dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly as to avoid giving it a source of food. I would rather just have attic gnomes. Can I do my very first did you see this tweet? Of the channel now that I'm actually getting onto on the Twitter space. Well, you know, they gotta hang on to while I talk about random spider eating.
Please help me. The police refuse to do
I'll hold my
anything. They
did you
told
see
me to
this
call
tweet?
you. and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down.
For bees?
Silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees.
Bees?
Wasps and stuff.
Closet bees?
I miss him so much.
Excuse me?
Please say you can help me find him. He's all that I have.
That's a lot of extra information, man. You don't need to.
Please hold.
You don't need to give me unnecessary information. Also, I think I've got Pedro in chat. Yeah, drop your Pedros in chat. What is happening here? My little boy Jeremy has gone missing. Checking his messy closet for bees. I don't even know where to begin. Travel gnome. Invasive subspecies found most commonly in highly forested areas. Expansive gardens, soil and plants. Not a travel gnome. A tea sprite? Probably not that. Seedling? Never remove a weed from a seedling infested garden. Okay, so this is an outdoor critter. Was he in a portal? Do they have portals? Can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as possible. I mean, it's probably not a Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe kind of thing. Anyway, so did you see this tweet? I don't know if this was addressed yet, but it was like a subtweet of, I think, no, it was a subtweet of like an actual Twitter thread of the most normal LinkedIn user possible. This guy made like a Twitter thread about how somebody messaged him on LinkedIn. It's like, hey, you know, I think we used to be in similar spaces 10 years ago. Do you want to get like a cup of coffee or a drink or something and catch up? And this guy was like, huh, what kind of creep do you have to be to like track somebody down and reach back out to them after you haven't had any contact in the last 10 years? And like, this is prime example of how we have a male loneliness epidemic in our country. Like, somebody reaches out to you on LinkedIn and you're trying to find any like possible excuse to not like go spend time with another human being. You would like, they would rather just complain about it on Twitter. Yeah. What? I still don't know what I could attribute this to. Lore roots? Yeah, people are trying to disconnect from their common man, and I won't stand for it. Lore roots grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. However, if not spotted quickly, they are known strangling hazards for human children and pets. False artifact? No, I don't think so. She like said bees, but it's not, the bees didn't do anything. So what could it be? These are just normal bees, I think. Yeah, the dogs that bark and shoot bees out of their mouth. Gone missing, 8 years old. Last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed and checking his messy closet. That's probably a thing, for bees to calm him down. Always so concerned about bees and wasps and such. So probably something that's messy and buzzes. Let's see. Known for causing accidents such as flooding, fires, or outages. Not making any buzzing noises here. Cellar grotto. Probably nothing here, right? Introduce a number of dangerous pests and the heightened humidity they introduce. Not gonna guess it's that one. Cellar growth. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a win for the other person. This is book the game, but this is like reading, and it's reading comprehension the game. And I get to make funny jokes about this bolus hanging from the ceiling. Bay feast. This is just piles of various edible food substance. Probably not going to be that. False beat. Don't think this has anything to do with this. Fracture hob, frozen pipes, gopher, the horde. What does the horde do? I wonder. Just gathering treasure. Cool. Just not a good thing that you want in your home. House fires, house fly, house spider, lamp sprite, laundry. No? No, he lives in the laundry, of course. Let's see. Memory wisp? No. Probably not. Just affecting memory? I don't think that that's it. A mirror nymph? I don't think so. A night gnome? Probably not. A night wisp? Form of bright floating lights hovering outside. Seedling? No. Termites, ticks, toil hop. I don't know what it could be. It could be a portal, because he's always scared about bees, and it's a messy closet. But I don't think that that's it. It's hard to guess, I feel like. Hard for me to guess, I should say. Maybe somebody out there with reading comprehension could figure it out. It seems like he just your child went through a portal a la Narnia fashion. And if not, then you can send a letter to the complaint box. I don't know what else it could be. Oh well, if we miss one, that's not so bad, right, guys? Folks? Y'all?
Hello,
Uh-oh. I failed.
Supervisor Carol here. We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate.
Oh no!
I urge you to think more carefully on the answers you provide.
I'm trying!
To terminate. You've been warned.
I'm gonna get fired on stream. I'm so sorry. What else would it be? I'm struggling to. I hope I'm at least batting like 1 or 2 today.
Hi. I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
Are these... Okay, it's not just mice. Let's not stereotype the mice that... to, you know, blame it on the cheese eating. Half-eaten pieces of cheese and large cracks. Let's think about it for a second. Tea Sprite. Probably not, because there's nothing to do with tea here. Whistling fungi. Probably not. They are growing through drywall gaps and cracks, but not forming the drywall gaps and cracks. Because it could be Let's see. What's the cellar grotto again? Large cave-like networks sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars and basements. Homeowners with cellar grottos report a bad smell, higher humidity, and a notable increase in large beetles. Introduce a number of dangerous pests. And they can introduce warped floorboards, weakened foundation, and other hazards. So he's talking about cracks in the walls of the basement. That's the foundation. You want to get technical about it. It's some sort of critter or goblin. It could be a goblin. Is the hob, let's see. There's some hob that makes. What was the hob that makes cracks in the walls? A fracture hob, I think it was. Let's see. Not dangerous, but the fractures and cracks they can cause. Anything about cheese? Cheese! Cheese me! Fracture hob. I'm not losing my job today. Me when I clock in and scroll emails for 5 minutes. I think what else I saw at the summer game reveals that I really care to talk about. There's not too much. Oh, good. Everyone's favorite caller, Gub Rubber.
I got a big old party I'm setting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need that orange drink too. Too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean?
If you know what I mean. She rubbed my gub until I orange drink. Yeah, I'm not interested in anything Jeff Keighley has to say. He doesn't have any big reveals on his own. He doesn't have any, like, he's just flaunting his friendship with all the popular devs. He's just like a guy. Although, actually, I think he did some kind of Spike Games awards. I don't think I should take this one. I don't like this one.
Hey, so
Oh, okay.
doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess.
I've got a number 15 Burger King foot lettuce.
I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink.
Oh, I know this one. It's the Fae flu.
I'm not sure what I have.
My brother in Christ, it's your ringtone.
Help me.
Please hold.
Fae flew me. I don't like that. Anyway, let's not drag this out. We have to beat this game today. Man, I've got a runny nose for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just being outside all day has kind of exposed me to the elements. I played a couple hours of volleyball today, so I'm a little tired. And by a little, I mean very tired. But it was so nice to get back and play. Now, I don't want to oversell. It's okay, don't worry. Creed is gonna make a song about your child. It'll be okay. That was Creed, right? Who wrote Jeremy? Because if it wasn't Creed, I'm gonna be so Pearl Jam. No! Oh no! Now I've got egg on my face. Oh, I knew it wasn't Creed. Yeah, we're gonna cut that one in post. She okay? You guys think she's okay?
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here.
Okay.
There's holes all
Freaking
over
out.
the freaking house, man. Freaking holes.
Game over, man.
Wooden splinters. There's no telling how much damage there is. I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes.
What
To top it
is
all
this
off,
accent?
Kitty's little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found. She probably
It's a goblin!
in this mess. I need help. Bad.
Please hold.
We found a real goblin. Okay, so this one seems pretty easy. Holes all over the house. I think we can figure it out. Stepping around big wooden splinters. Big gaping one in my kitchen. Okay, it seems like super termites. It's like termites, but they're super termites. Because this is an extreme case. Let's see. The horde? Gather and hoard their treasures. Advice to sell home immediately. Prevent the horde from gathering. This is just acquiring trash. So this is a hoarder, but instead of actually taking responsibility for their actions, they're blaming it on a monster, a big scary monster. Let's see. Holes. He's got holes all over his house. That one seems pretty easy. And yet, I can't seem to find anything that would specifically address holes in the house. There's holes all over the house. And they ate his dog. Cellar grotto? I feel like this is just large cave-like networks, but this is cellars and basements. He said that this is all over his house, so I don't think it's a cellar grotto. Ooh, the soundtrack's getting kind of zuzzy. Slimy residue. Damp environments. Fey feast, Fey flu, false artifact. This is just like a piece of junk, but it's a ghost actually, right? Human designed objects that manifest. Nope, it's not that. Floor roots. I don't think it would be a floor root. Because it doesn't say that these are making holes. It says that these are just roots that grow up out of the ground. This one's a toughie, y'all. Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares what the title is? I forgot to change it, to be honest with you, Diane. No, I don't think a gopher would do all this. This is pretty extreme, even for a gopher. This is damaging gardens and stuff. Wood secretions. Boy, would they. Definitely not this. It feels like this is common termite stuff, right? It's not exactly termite stuff, but it's common enough. Surely. Travel gnome? In fact, households create expansive gardens inside their home. So they're creating gardens? There's a lot of pressure to get this right. Portal? Cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Wide variety of dangerous elements. Cause drafts and introduce heating problems. An outdoor location. He didn't describe where the holes or what's on the other side of the holes. He just said there's a bunch of holes. Hey, Teeny. Welcome. We're playing Reading the Game, but also there's some scary monsters in it, so hopefully that is enough of a draw. This guy has some holes that are growing all over his house. You can only use follower emotes in the chat that you're in. Unless you subscribe. Y'all, I think we're cooked. I don't know what it could be. False beat. Probably not that. It seems like... shoot. Like a cellar grotto is as close as it gets. Because he said holes over the house, and I know that this says that they grow in, like, the basement and stuff. I just don't know what else to pick. There's some kind of creature that makes holes all over the house? I would say most of the stuff is, I would guess, paranormal at this point. But it could just be termite. I can't believe that this would be termites. You know? If this is termites, I'm gonna quit my job. Real. Yeah. Love me a false beat. Just a pulsating... yeah, I probably will be fired if it's termites. I'm just gonna close my eyes and click Cellar Grotto. Wanna be free of your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, I didn't click it. I did click it. Okay. I can't even see that. Guys, my eyesight's so bad that I can't even see that. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Please don't be my boss. Yeah, well, in some cultures, glasses are a sex symbol. You got the dud!
Alright, I'm gonna need someone
Wow.
to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to
Gee Willikers!
I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later, and my living room is absolutely covered in
Hey, yo!
looks like,
Jackie?
gosh darn nursery in there.
Wow, thank you for not cussing.
It's happening.
Jackie, thank you for following the rules of the streams. At least some people know how to follow the rules. Travel gnome. I don't know. Did the Travelocity gnome have a catchphrase, or did he just say, "Whoopee! I'm a gnome. You've been gnomed." Woo ho ho ho.
Well, I got good news and bad news.
Uh-oh.
Bad news is the info you sent wasn't any help at all, so, thanks for that. Good news is I found Goblin. She freaking came crawling out of that hole with a big bump on her head or something, so
What?
I'm taking her to the vet now.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks for trying, I guess.
Why would I guess unicorn fungi? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't click on it, to be fair. But why would I have guessed this? Like, is it just the pets furiously digging around or inside their home? Oh, it was the dog! The dog dug the holes! The dog made the holes! Well, your dog is cooler with a horn in it anyway.
There's something
Uh-huh.
in my basement. I don't know what it is.
Probably a stair
All
slug.
I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage.
That one
Send somebody to help with this.
sounds like a
Kids
cellar
deal with
growth.
something like this.
Let's just check. Let's do our homework really quick.
Please.
You know, I should have guessed because this one is literally a picture of a dog. We've looked at this one. It's a dog, and it was like, you know what? No. Unrelated in my brain. Cellar growth. Large species of fungi grow in the basement. Slimy residue, dripping or stretching, strange glows. What does it smell like? Toxic to small mammals. Yeah, it could just be a huge pile of dookie. I think, is this one now? Report a bad smell coming from the basement. Smells like a sewer. Horrible noises. Well, let's see what these horrible noises are. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. Cellar grotto might be more correct than a cellar growth, because that's a horrible noise right there. Okay, I don't know what the rules of my chat are anymore. Just like, if you wouldn't say it in Dan Giesling's chat, don't say it here. Is that a good start? Okay, you know, 2 for 3 is not bad as far as like a hit rate. Yeah, but like, does Dan acknowledge it, or is it like we're all trying to ignore the guy who said this?